Welcome to everyone, aka All Body. We are still living in the land of the living. It was a very tough night and day. Um, we had a tough one. Had to play poker, chess, and fit it all in and get some sleep in between. So I managed to do it. Not perfectly, but we got it done. So, welcome everybody. Say hello. I'm International Master William Pascal. We are hosting my weekly classical Simul for up to 25 players. I'm going to let it into the wild here. The Simul is Sparkle Horse Twitch, classical Simul, 10 plus 50, 120 extra minutes, blah, 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 blah. The start time 7 p.m. CEST. It is now Central European Summertime as of this morning. So, the rules of the Simul are, weekly Simul by me. Opening repertoire for this Simul is classical. It is a fully classical Simul. E4 with white, E4, E5 with black, and D4, D5 with black. And I'd like to ask everyone to please donate via Streamlabs or PayPal. Simul rules, no bullet, no London. It's a long Simul, so please do not play if you cannot stay up to 3 hours. And no cheetahs. Alright, we're going to host new Simul. See if we're actually streaming. We're not, so we got to make that work. Okay, online check. Make sure they're in check. Alright, guys, so the Simul is released into the wild. So we've got 20 minutes to chat before the Simul starts. Gather the players. Please wait one more minute while we check, then reload the page. Okay, I look like crap, but that's fine. So, accept, whatever. Alright. It's about a 5-second delay here. And it's so strange not to have Masturbate, obviously, who's missing. Been abducted by aliens. What am I looking at? Okay, I want to go back to my Simul, please. Please, go back to my Simul. There it is. Alright. Chinese proverb. Life is like a game of chess, changing with each move. They were talking about Chinese chess. Alright. So, the Simul rules. Yeah. Simul rules. I'm going to copy Simul rule. Hello? Hello, I don't want to copy that. Nope. How do I uncopy and paste? What the fuck? Alright. Copy, yeah, whatever, dude. I want to uncopy and paste that. Why is copy and paste not working here? Okay, there. Chill out, man. Alright. Here. Man, nobody's here. Alright, so the Simul chat sucks. The chat doesn't go in the way I wanted it to go in, but whatever. Alright. So no Astrobate, nobody. Someone on sound is playing in a tournament in Idaho. So he's one of our favorite Simul players because he beats me every time. And I keep joking that he's a computer. I think one of his tournament opponents accused him of being suspicious. In over the board tournament, he said, alright, 3 hours is insane. Yeah, insane. Insane is playing the 8-hour game with Walter Brown and then having another game 5 minutes after that. You don't even know what insane is like. This doesn't begin to approach insane. In 1991 or 92, I played many times U.S. champion Walter Brown. We had an almost 8-hour game. And then I had another 4 or 5 hour game right after that. When are we start? Yeah, where is everyone? Why are there no normal viewers on my stream? What's happening to Twitch and Lichess? I've been doing this for 9 years, and lately it's the worst thing I've ever seen. There's no one here. Mr. Coffee's here. When are we start? You're surprised that it's 3 hours, right? No, I've played 8-hour tournament games, bro. A 3-hour Simul game? That's nothing. Alright. So, well, at least maybe we'll get some people joining me in the chat. Mr. Coffee, still no Astrobate signings? Signings. Or sightings. But, Could it be connected to the missing capybara in the UK? I don't know. Mr. Coffee, good to see you. Thanks for posting that. Whew. What would we do without a good moderator? Dude, I'm gonna have to like block this guy. He's annoying. You're annoying. Stop that. Yeah, stop that. Alright, you're annoying, you ask annoying questions. Okay, so we're starting in about 20 minutes to Simul. I'd like to get some players, maybe. So far we have 2 regulars, a Praying Mantis and Redusa. Last night I played poker until midnight, got home, left the poker game in the middle of the game, which sucked. Went home, and then I'm supposed to get, we set the clocks ahead an hour, so I was supposed to get 7 hours of sleep theoretically. Setting the clocks ahead an hour to like 1. If I go to sleep at 1, it would be really like 2. So if I could sleep from 2 to 9, I would get 7 hours of sleep before I have to wake up for my tournament game. But the problem was I couldn't fall asleep because it was like I normally don't sleep, and so I ended up sleeping like 4 hours. I think I must have fallen asleep around 5 a.m. Finally, I fell asleep about 5 a.m. and slept 4 hours before my tournament game. So sleeping like 5 a.m. till 9 a.m., waking up, it was pretty horrible. I really wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Mirades. Why are there no players here? I mean, something weird going on, right? The Lichess Simuls don't seem to work like they used to. And also, it seems like our audience is like way smaller than it used to be. Something going on with the connection with Lichess and Simuls, and also with Lichess and Twitch. It seems like there's far less players getting filtered into my Simuls, as well as far less players like getting attention and coming to my chess. Candidates tournament's going on now. Perfect. Wow. As if it wasn't bad enough already, the trending. Oh my god, the candidates tournament. Guess what? Like, another random player's gonna win. How much you guys want to bet a random person wins that no one expects? I'm just gonna bet like Fabiano and Hikaru don't win. Hikaru is like cursed. Fabiano already won once. He hasn't been in great form lately. It's gonna be like a random player. Alright, that's what's going on, Mr. Coffee. Okay. Well, we'll take what we can get. I'm sorry, I can't schedule around the candidates tournament. Alright, Morales. Candidates tournament. What the fuck time do they start? Don't they start at they should start, well, I guess around 2. No, candidates tournament start around 2. I would start it around 2. Okay, so 6 hours maybe. They're probably like very deep in the games. 3 players. Wow. Okay, so it's gonna be a slow one. The stupid candidates tournament, which I hate candidates tournaments. They're so random. Different player wins every time. Run the same tournament 10 times, we get 10 different winners. It's a very bad format for choosing a candidate for the World Championship. It couldn't be worse. They should just take a hat and pull numbers out of it. Or draw straws or something, Why bother even having a chess tournament? I mean, why not just do rock, paper, scissors for the World Chess Championship? Play Blitz or Bullet and it'd be over faster. Alright, Power Chess Kia. Power Chess Kia. Guys, Simul rules. Do not play like it's a bullet game. Do not play to London. This is a long Simul, so if you cannot stay 3 hours, do not play. And no cheaters. So I've got A1216K with borderline amount of games, maybe. Sri Lanka. Okay? CGN. Pathetic Bucetic. Buddhistic. What's that flag? Catalan? Alright. Pathetic Buddhistic with a lot of rapid games, 2300. And Chess Kia. Oof. Is this student only? What are these weird questions you guys ask? When are we start? Student only. Like under 15 or like my personal student? No, I do this every week. I've been doing it for 9 years, and it's like everyone's welcome to play if they have 100 plus games. Pathetic Buddhistic, you have just enough games, I think, over 100. So I'm sorry I conflicted with the candidates tournament, which I have actually like zero interest in. T16, yeah. Alright. Yeah, he's going to play Bullet. Alright guys, let's see if we can get 15 players today, because it's like nobody is here. Everyone's watching this silly candidates tournament. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a small Simul today with like not a lot of players around. But you're telling me everyone's watching the candidates tournament? I don't know, man. I think another thing that's bad is that we have the hour time change. So a lot of people probably don't expect my Simul to be now, but like an hour different. I am not doing a Simul with less than 15 players. I mean, we've gone small, but not that small. I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to have to take up a new game. CGN, stay in the pool. Antonio, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So we got very small amount of players here. Whatever. I mean, this is the worst it's ever been. I've streamed during candidates tournaments before. This is ridiculous. I just can't believe the carryover is that big. Are there like 10 other people hosting Simuls at exactly the same time as me? Where are the players that should possibly be playing here? I don't think the Simul system works on Lichess at all. People just aren't interested in Simuls, I guess. They're also spoiled, like entitled. Remember, like Stag was entitled, Nefudai was entitled. I get a lot of viewers who are like entitled. They have entitlement to getting to play Masters. There are interesting positions in the candidates. Yeah, but not everybody is interested in the serious chess like that. You know, there's a fair amount of players, but you could watch both. You could watch the candidates and play in my Simul at the same time. It's not like difficult to do, you know. Whatever. Grinch, the Grinch, and Havertz. So that's 10 players. Wow, 10 players. We have 10 minutes to go, guys. Lots of time. Oh, we need you guys to donate. Someone on sound isn't going to donate because he's not going to be here because his cat got sick and he has to play in a chess tournament. Oh, do you hear that, Mr. Coffee? His cat had to go to the emergency room. So someone on sound in the middle of a tournament had to go to the cat emergency room and couldn't sleep all night. Can you imagine that? Mr. Coffee would be out of there. Move 11 would be out of there. But someone on sound is thinking about like sticking it out. He's tough as nails. Iron Man. Alright, you guys would be out of there. Cat emergency room. My dog ate my homework. I'm out of there. Tournament canceled. Chess tournament? Are you kidding me? Alright, Sarveshi. Sarvash. 10 players. Wow. Can I handle all 10 players? So today, I played this old Transylvanian IM, and in our Hungarian Teen Championship, I was white, and his rating sucks, so I have to beat him. And if he had like a respectable rating, I could draw, but I'm sorry, your rating sucks. I have to beat you. I don't care how good you were at one time. And so I don't get much an advantage at all. A little tiny advantage, maybe a tiny, but I'm never going to give him a draw. And he offers me a draw anyway after like 20 moves. So, okay, he's a nice old man, whatever. I'm going to be like, okay, I'd like to play on. I respond politely. But then, it goes on, and it's like 20 moves later, I still have almost nothing, but we're getting close to the time control, and he's kind of nervous, his like hands are shaking and shit. And he seems to think it's a draw still, so he like vocalizes all the other games are over, and it's like the last game of our team match. So it's still incorrect to talk out loud, but it's not so bad because all the other boards are done. So you're only really like bothering me when you're talking, but at least he's not bothering the other games. He's like, I should draw for sure now. And as he says this, he says, you don't know that it's a draw, like in Hungarian? And I'm like, I'm not really sure. As he's like blundering like the losing move. I mean, he blunders into a losing king and pawn game as he's like, it's a draw now. And it's just like, dude, what am I supposed to say? You just blundered like the losing move in a king and pawn game while like kind of incorrectly offering a draw. It's like, well, no, it's not a draw anymore. I'm sorry. So here we got some players. Wow. Gutan, Old Blimey, Robert Mind from Mordor, Victor. We got lots of players from Mordor these days. They have lots of time in their hand. Ida Cat, Mr. Geography, Master of Weird and Annoying Questions. Tesho. Tesho doesn't have enough games. White Rose. The White Rose. All right. So we're up to 17 games. 17 games. Make sure you offer a draw as you're making the losing move vocally. It's a draw now. And sorry, no, it's not a draw. You just like went into like a totally obviously lost king and pawn game. It's like he has the opposition, but I have a tempo move. So he makes his move. I get up from the board, make my move, get up from the board, and he just sits there for like 5 minutes staring at this lost position. It was kind of horrifying. All right, cats are family. Italiano. It's not forbidden for you to play c5. I'm gonna play those things. This is my openings for this. This is my openings, okay? You guys can play what you want. I'm going to play e4 with white. I'm going to play e4, e5. And I'm going to play d4, d5. That's what I'm playing. You guys play whatever you want to play, except for the London, which I hate. Alright, Opsao. White Rose is back. Test show not enough games. Stupid question. Because you have one game, bro. You can't play because you have one game. And we don't accept random people with one game. Alright, we still got 5 minutes to go till start time. So, all that, I played this guy. He was rated like 2100. No, my bad. I wish he was 2100. He was 2000, okay? An international master who at some point, 30 years ago was like still 2400. FIDE. He's now gone down to 2,000, but he's like 79 years old. He was tough though. I didn't do anything. I tried to play safe because it's a team match and I didn't want to lose, and our team needed me to win. But if worst case scenario it's a draw, it's not a tragedy. So I almost did this like really risky thing, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So, anyway. Catablanca. R for baby. R is for babies. Okay, eat a cat. Eat a cat is back? Eat a cat, man. Oh. Chakra. And Tesho, you have 6 games in total in your life. And a 2260 any chess rating. Well, that's great. Alright, so one more player will be up to 20. We can start. Ruslan Bear made it. Okay, we got 20. Boom! We're starting. Starting early. Why not? I'm going to start early. Alright. We're not going to get 25 players. So, happy candidates tournament. Alright, we're playing e4 with white. And then I'm playing e4, e5 with black. And you guys can do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, man. I'm playing classical openings. Now, knight f3, I mean, you know, I don't have a obligation. Knight f3, knight f6, no. e3, I'll pretend I'm white. Alright. So I like to mix it up by doing different stuff. Patheticos. Okay, we can play the whatever. After e4, e5, I'm out of the gate. So we can play whatever we want. Nimzovich. And the Queen's Gambit. The Dama. Gambito de Dama. Oh my gosh, what is that? Once in a while you run into that. So, candidates tournament. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. We should go back to having matches for the World Championship. The candidates tournament is lame. It's just like drawing straws. Okay, e4, e5 we said. e3, e5, knight c3, knight f6. Let's play knight f3 in this one. I got 2 Nimzovich defenses. What is the chances of that? And then, right? So, Mr. Coffee, how are you? How are you, Morales? How are you guys? Thomas Trenson also wanted to play, but he said he's very tired. And so he reluctantly decided to not play. I'm collecting rating points from old people. And we've got 2 matches left in my Hungarian Team Championship. And my team is now hanging just above getting relegated. We're just out of relegation, but the 2 last matches are very important. So now we crushed the bottom team today. And we have to stay ahead of one other team in order to not be relegated to the fish division. So it's a critical test coming up. 3 weeks from now I have a game against my old team, by the way, which is really annoying, having to play my old team who didn't pay me for like a year and a half. Fuck them. That's very annoying. I really am not happy about having to play this team that didn't pay me. You know, it's not correct. I should take them to the Hungarian court of law. But when you're being paid like under the table, I guess it's hard to do that. Okay. Oh, sorry. Shh. Let's see. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5. Big money. Big money, no whammies. Alright, I don't miss old Nefyadov's repertoire. An Arsenal fan got banned for being a dick, right? That's the problem with being a dick. You just keep getting like chat banned and banned everywhere. As much as we like you, we hate you too, you know? This is why yeah, okay. Normally I play knight c3 here. It's not much. Curious. But anyway, we love all of our old friends. I've offended everyone. After 9 years, it's hard not to. You know, honestly, guys. I try my best not to offend everyone. Okay, this is interesting. E3, E5, knight C3, knight F6, and now knight F3. How does that work? I'm definitely playing E4 there. Now, I had a B3 Sicilian the other day. I looked at this with one of my students too. B3. I've got nothing in a couple of games, so I'm going to play D4. How about a Petrov? It's boring, I know. It's boring. I know. The Steinitzian. Welcome everybody. Please donate and support the stream if you can. We're facing an unprecedented economic catastrophe from combination of living in Hungary with Orban as the prime minister, Donald Trump being president of the United States, obviously ruining the global economy. It's a bad scene, right now, economically, for pretty much everyone who's not an oligarch or billionaire. So I understand that times are tough, but if you can spare $5 or just subscribe to my stream or just gift one gift sub. Gift subs are like 35% off. If you gift gift subs are like 35% off, I think. So please, if you can do it now. My neighbor played this today. My next door neighbor. My teammate on my left side played the Queen's Gambit Accepted, same line. Nothing to be seen here. Morales, how about the Vienna, huh? Oh, that's funny, Morales. On my left side, there was that. And then 2 boards on my right, get this. Our team member played the Vienna, your line. Your knight C3, like we had a few weeks ago. He won. Our teammate won playing that white side of that Vienna. We had knight A5 and knight takes C4 and all that crap. The guy with black, did that standard main line, knight C3, and then bishop, knight A5, knight takes C4, D takes C4. Black played bishop. How did it go? Black played bishop C5 at some point. Maybe bishop B4. Black played bishop B4. Anyway, it was one of your lines. It was funny. I was thinking of you because it's not every day you see that. All right. Oh, and on my right, Reduce is a subscriber. Thanks for being a subscriber. But so I was just asking if people could give subs to make more subs like Redusa. We could manufacture more subscribers. On my right, the kid on my right, he did something that I don't know if it's a good idea. He played, and his opponent was some Slovak guy I don't know. And the Slovak guy played, I was a little surprised, he played the Birds opening. And the kid on my right played the Fromm's Gambit. I'm not sure if playing the Fromm's Gambit is a really great idea. I mean, if you really, really are like an expert or something, I don't know. Why not just play something normal? Let's see. So anyway, normal. The G6 Spanish. Alright. So D3. Yes. Bishop C5. Yeah, bishop c5 has a problem. Oh man. What is that? What are you doing? Yeah, probably I saw this somewhere once. Let's see. E5 in response to knight c3 in the Nimzovich. Interesting. So, well, it's a good question. Yeah, this doesn't look right. Oh no, why do we get so many people doing that? The knight e7 thing. Seems like we get a lot of that around here. Alright, whatever. So, what are we going to do today? Proper. Well, let's just play bishop c5. Reduce, welcome. Who do you think will face the world champion? Oh my god. Take 10 straws. No, or 10 numbers, put them in a hat, you know, pick a random one out, and that's it. You got the answer. Stupid format. One tournament does not determine the best player. You need to have like 10 tournaments or something like that. And who wins like the most of the 10. Too many small factors can just influence it. Who's sick, you know. I don't like this format for choosing a world championship candidate. It's dumb. Alright, anyways, so A3, G6 is always good. Oh, B5. Spicy. Yeah, I don't know how to describe the Queen's Gambit accepted. Is it like an aggressive opening? I mean, is it solid? It's not solid. I can't really figure it out, to be honest. It just exists, you know? It exists. Alright, C3. Am I supposed to do that there? Not sure, but I'm playing like Morales. It looks like Morales' favorite opening. So what do I do now, man? Knight F3, that's your move, right? Normally, they're playing our song. Oh no, I'm Morales again. I have two Moraleses. No, this isn't really a Vienna. This is a Joko. Here. What's up? Is anybody here Astrobate never coming back? Astrobate's never coming back. So I was thinking Knight F3. Petrovian. Petrovian. Another Queen's Gambit accepted. This time I'm white. My friend Joe used to play this. Okay. Well, alright. I don't have to play e6. I could play knight f6. But e6 is fine. Someone on sound approved. What is that? That is a kind of like elephant gambit. Deferred. Defanged. The elephant gambit defanged. Okay. And now a quiet line. I need room. Knight c4, that's ugly. That is ugly. Okay, g6, maybe. A lot of options there. There. Now f3. Oh no, it's Jabava. Jabava styles. So I have bishop c5, not good. Queen d4. Queen d4. Kind of a dangerous move. So if I take on f3, you take with the queen, right? And then there's also e3 giving the pawn back. That seems kind of dumb. This can't be correct for white, but I have to admit I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So there's some interesting stuff here. Pawn takes, queen takes. Knight c6, knight takes f7. King takes f7. Queen takes f5. That's not good for me. So I wonder. I'm wondering. e3. Pawn takes pawn. e3, pawn takes pawn. Queen takes d1 check. And, ooh, there's a funny move there. Queen d4. Bishop b3. Queen d4, bishop b3, e3. Okay, I'm curious about this move. Enough to play it. Correct. Okay, we play Steinitz style. Okay. Ah, the 4 knights. I watched 3 chess streamer. You're the only one I am sub. Alright, don't mention the other ones. On my stream. We don't advertise other streamers. Okay. So what are we doing? Just don't, it's a no tell, no ask policy. What did I have the other day? Bishop g5, bishop f4, a3. Someone played g3 against me. g3 can't be that bad. Bishop e2 we were looking at. a3 is a move, right? a3. Quietly. And then quietly. This is a Vienna. This is a canal variation, right? And now, knight f3, or do I go d4? D4 is like a juicy, fat tempo. Can anybody explain something to me? Does anybody here know about burgers, like hamburgers? Any burger fans out there? I have an interesting question, right? Living in Budapest, burger places are very trendy now. But there's this trend with burger places that I don't really understand. There's this thing they advertise called, it's like a smash burger. What is a smash burger? Isn't like, are all burgers like smash burgers? I mean, burgers are like beef that's like ground beef and it's like smashed together. What the fuck is a smash burger? That sounds like a marketing scam to me. I was like, I hear this all the time. It's like, what do you mean smash burger? What is a smash burger? What, Mr. Coffee? What is that? I don't understand. Like, are you saying something? By definition, hamburgers are ground beef that's like smashed together. So what makes it a smash burger? Just asking for a friend. I don't understand. It's a very thin burger? Really? Yeah. It's like smashed down, so it's like super thin. That's the idea? Think you smash it down real far on the grill? That's the concept? Interesting. Okay. I thought it might just be a marketing scam. So here we go. What am I doing? What do I do? Oh, a real Petrov. Wow. It's been ages since we had a proper Petrov. This is the Arsenal fan move order for black, right? Elephant hybrid. I love these bishop g4s that are coming at me. I don't care about double pawns. Ooh, almost on a piece. So, okay. What's with people putting their knight on e7? It just allows them to take back with the pawn. I had a King's Indian attack with white today. The fear that I always have, like, happened. Like, I got nothing. A nothing burger. And, maybe I'll share it on the analysis stream Thursday. My nothing burger game from today. It was like a typical problem. Nesmedinov had a game like my game today, but he somehow like miraculously like beat his opponent in a brilliant way. Well, I didn't have any inclination to bring out the Nesmedinov today. Can't do Nesmedinov style with the team championship. Not happening. Wow. So you don't want my pawn. Bishop g5 is the thing. You can always do bishop g5, right? Bishop c5. Wow, is that a thing now? Is that a thing? It's not good right away. Let's see. No, it's not good against bishop e2. For example. And you don't have bishop e4 here. But a3 is a bit slow. So knight takes c6. Wow, black could do crazy stuff like sack a piece or something. I would assume knight b3 for me. But that's kind of lame, isn't it? Interesting. So knight takes c6, yes. I usually play better, by the way, in simuls. The texture ends up being very different. Ah. Yes, it's pressed on the grill. But I mean, aren't like burgers normally like pressed on the grill? I don't know. I like my burger baked. I mean, generally speaking, most things you cook on the grill. You know, I mean, I make my own burgers on the grill with like a Barbie, you know, with a hibachi and stuff, and I would normally like, you know, smash the burgers on the grill. It doesn't make them smashed burgers. They're just normal like grilled burgers, you know. Every backyard chef in the world does that. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just marketing hype. So, what am I doing now? Seriously, bishop e3? Like a scotch? Is a possibility. Bishop e3, queen a5. No, sorry. Bishop e3, queen b6, knight a4. That's interesting. So bishop e3 becomes interesting. You could play like d6, maybe. Huh. Yeah. d6. Yeah. Bishop e3 is a neat move. Why not? Alright. So, neat. And easy to beat. And my plan is bishop e2. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop, choppy, chop, chop, chop. Okay, bishop takes, bishop b4. Whatever. So canal style burger. So you're not concerned about knight g5. I know, knight g5, d5, that's all fine for black. Arsenal. Arsenal, man. It's Arsenal fan. Smurf account variation. Okay, here. Development. Queen E2. Yes. Pawn takes pawn. I had this game with Packer Milan a few years ago with white. C takes D4, rook D1. Queen E2 is main line type of idea. Why do I want to do that? Taking the pawn, and then he plays rook D1. Just take. Always take. C3. Dude. Wow. Easy. Chill out, okay? Alright. Bishop H5. That's insane. That's seriously insane. You are insane. Wow. Okay, I can't resist this. H3 slow. Knight D5. Everybody's doing the same thing. Bishop G4, Bishop H5 every single game. That's weird. Every single time, Jerry. God damn it, Jerry. Where's Bishop G4 when you need it? What's wrong with you? You didn't play Bishop G4. Are you alright, man? That doesn't look right. Doesn't look good, but okay. If you insist. So I have E5, of course. You took back. Now I can take on D4 for reals and eat your pawn. Oh my god. Pawn digestion. Knight takes D4, knight takes D4, queen takes D4. Knight C3, A6. Let's say Bishop E3. Ooh, that's a little scary. I didn't sign up for that. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing after knight takes D4. But I know that it's possible. Because I would normally play rook D1. It is possible to take this pawn. I don't know how good it is. White will undoubtedly get some sort of counterplay. Take, take, take. Knight C3. Probably I shouldn't play A6 there. Yeah, that's dangerous. So check, check, check. Rook D1, not so scary, maybe. But anyway, let's not do that, okay? We're not going to do that. Take with the pawn, take with the bishop. Check. I have to be careful I don't blunder there because I have a tendency to do that. I like doing that a lot. And now, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Knight H5? The hell's the plan? What is the plan? Anyway, is this someone I know? What's up, guys? Praying Mantis. Where's all our viewers? We need to get the viewers back. Bring them back, okay? I love you all. JACBSS has followed. Please subscribe, guys, and donate. Donate your hard-earned money to me. Need money. Elf needs food badly. A6 Bishop A4. Because I don't get paid enough to play in the Hungarian Team Championship. Okay? I'm just going to tell you guys now. I'm underpaid. Overworked and underpaid. So please donate and support the stream. Whatever. Fine. So C3, you know, that could transpose to something normal. So he just traded. You're a traitor. Knight C E7. Whoa. That's interesting. And then what do? You have tricks like C6. C takes D, C6. Bishop goes somewhere. And my B2 pawn is loose. Wow. Interesting. This does happen from time to time, you know, in certain openings. Makes me wonder if I should consider taking with the knight on d4, or maybe just not taking it all, honestly. Maybe not taking it all. Just continue the gambit. Alright, C takes D is the obvious move. Black plays C6. I move my bishop, say, to where? Problem is that bishop C4. Well, problem is it might not be bad. Let's see. C takes D, C6, bishop C4. And if queen B6 or something bizarre there, alright, I think it's okay. So this is canal variation, not my field of expertise, as they say. Alright, so you're playing like the black side of a Tarash here. I'm always happy to play the Tarash with reverse colors. This is a proper Pilnik variation. Mr. Pilnik. Another Pilnik-like position. Plinik. Planinich is a different story. Guys, you've now transposed to the Rook D1 move. This is the game where I played with Makar Pilan, yeah. Pakar Milan, where we made like 15 moves, agreed to a draw, and then had to take the moves back. We had to put the board back because we agreed to a draw, and then they told us we weren't allowed to agree to a draw. So I played this position twice. Wow, D4. Now with more questions than answers. Terrible move, giving up the center. Thank you. Queen C2 now. Toothpick attack. Can I have a toothpick, please? Okay, bishop F5, secure. Secure. How do we do it, Mr. Coffee? Secure, contain, protect. Or we go door number 2. We go full hog. Full David Hog variation. Boss hog even. You want to go boss hog? It's very risky. If you go boss hog here, it's Frankie baby. F5. Frankie baby Marshall. Frankie baby would play F5 here. Alright, let's do it. No David Hogg. Team Fetterman keeps sending me emails, Mr. Coffee. How sickening, right? Team Fetterman. Whoa, dude just played C4. No, you're not allowed to do that. That's not the right idea. Okay, here, here, here. Team Fetterman, right. Betray all your voters. The most disliked Democratic senator of all time. Unbelievable. Dude, he's got to be setting up a run for the Republican Party. What else is he going to do? Markwayne Mullen is his best friend. He just likes MMA, I think. All right. So, what happened now? Bishop e3. See, that's a good thing. We like to see that. That's non-invasive species. It's a non-invasive species. Okay, what does Milan Pacha recommend here? I'd like to play b6. But there's also bishop d7. The most Steinitzian of moves. Or knight b4. We go strong point. Okay, so this is in like 500 master games of chess. The so-called canal variation. Not named after Panama. There was a master named Canal. So I always thought of this line as being kind of drawish. White gives up the dark square bishop to get like control of d5 and play an easy game. But long term, I don't think it's really that great for white. It's okay, you know, but black should be okay. So I don't know enough about it really here. I'm already out of book, more or less. Let's try something crazy. Yep. So who's this? We had similar games already, you know, obviously. Black just doesn't care. What happened now? Knight f6. Yo. Alright. Queen e2. Defending the bishop. I was thinking e3. Doesn't really do anything. Pawn takes pawn. What are you going to do? Pawn takes. Sack a piece. What's this? What is this, Ruslan Bear? Oh, that's ugly. C5. The ugly. Do I want to play a4? Maybe not. Maybe not. Now that I've weakened myself on both sides of the board, what have I really accomplished? Yeah, well, what have we accomplished here? G4. I don't know. H3. Cat Power. That was a band. Don't know if they still play. Okay, knight h4. Knight takes e4. Knight takes g6. Knight takes g3. Knight takes e4. Queen takes h4. That's not good. Okay. But the bishop on g6 is ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Yes. Very good Simul today. Thank you all for losing. I appreciate it. C4. Yes, nice move. That's a very nice move you've got there. Bigly. Okay, I don't know what to do. Are you threatening bishop g5 now? Do I care? Do I even care? So h4. Oh my god, knight d5. Knight d5 at some point, but when? That's the question. When? If not now, then when? You could just play knight d5. It's fine. Yeah, I think I should not worry about it. Just play maybe knight f3. Don't worry about it. Alright. Now what? Queen e8. The old queen e8. Don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Who is this? Who are you? You guys support the stream and donate. With no gifts, subs, no donations, no nothing. Nobody loves me. It's alright. We have one viewer. It's cool. Mr. Coffee. The rest are bots. Alright guys, the candidates tournament. Oh goody, the candidates tournament. Oh no, the candidates tournament. Oh, I love the candidates tournament so much. Dude, I just missed queen takes g7. Oh no. I have it this move, but it's not as good now. Yeah, maybe it is. I still have it. God. Alright. We had this before. Come on. This is winning. Knight g5. So knight g5, rook e7, and you're fine, right? That's not a problem. Just looks awkward. But looking awkward doesn't win games. Yeah, it's fine. Do whatever you want. Alright, okay, a5. Now, do I play a5 or do I take the bishop and mess up black's pawn structure? No, bishop's definitely on. Yeah. Draw! Wow, that was nice of you to offer a draw there. So I should have, by the way, I should have taken on g7 right away here, which is winning, but I think I'm still winning. Their queen takes g7. The draw is a very generous offer that I'm going to have to refuse. Oops. I could trade queens, it'd be better, but that's likely to actually be a draw. The actual draw. This looks kind of weird. Okay. Bishop c4. Oof. Look at his king side. You are crazy, man. h6 just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Who's playing this Pilnik? Who are you, Pilnik? Pilnik this. Pilnik forever. Herman Pilnik. This is a beautiful position. It is beautiful. We had a little internet delay there. Wow, a5? And, again, knight h4 doesn't really cut it. Because if knight takes e4, I can never actually go knight h4. I've got, like, internet slowness going on. Why is my ping so high? We have super high ping. Bishop f6. It's a bit slow. I don't really want to play bishop f6. Bishop h4 though. It's also not great. No time to waste, huh? Reap him a new one. Well, we got through this weekend, Mr. Coffee. I played poker like 4 hours last night. Managed to not drink too much. Wake up, try to sleep, can't sleep, but still I got my game in. I won my game. It's not easy, you know? Not easy. I accomplished what I set out to do this weekend, although I didn't get much money. I probably spent more on burgers than I gained. Burgers and beer are expensive. Everything's expensive. It's out of control. That's why I'm getting no donations from anybody. Because Trump fucked the economy of the entire world. That's awesome. Thank you, Donald Trump. I want to personally thank Donald Trump for fucking the world economy. So that now, you know, the average guy can't make a living. Let's fuck the world economy for no reason by making a war in Iran. It was four-dimensional chess, dude. That was four-dimensional chess right there. I figured the only possible reason is to make the markets go up and down as much as possible. I was talking about this the other day. I think that's the only like strategic idea behind what Trump does. Just create like a ping pong and then sort of jump on and off the markets. You know, you can make money when the markets go up and down. So that's what they do. They're just trying to create chaos. Now I have no donations, no viewers, no, you know, nobody has any money. Gold, ping pong, crypto ping pong. What am I going to do? Bishop h4. Maybe I should do bishop h4. Okay. Crypto ping pong. And yes. We have a very slight advantage here. Now the knight d5. I waited for that. See, this is far more exciting than the candidates tournament. Okay, what do I do? Canal variation. Who's playing the black side of canal variation? They seem to know what they're doing. That's concerning. Check. You didn't say check. Forgot to say check. Pat, say check. Now what do I do? Frank Marshall didn't tell us what to do now. You can get away with this. Right? Right. Right. Hello? Vadaj Laszlo? Are you there? Man. Wow. Is d5. Bill. Queen d7. Why? Oh, you gave me knight h4. Make sure I can play queen h4. Knight h4. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Now it's getting crazy. g5. Yes, that's what I was afraid of. But I mean, can you really trust black's position here? Holy moly. Do you trust it? Wait a minute now. Okay. Now you played A3. Mr. Coffee, I think I'm playing like you. It just occurred to me. Like, where did I see a position like this? Was it you? I might be playing like Mr. Coffee. Alright. So A3 takes... Looks very Mr. Coffee-like. Yeah. I'd like to buy a minor piece. You didn't say chick. Billy Bacsi. This is a draw. I resign. Alright, I don't know. Oof, this is ugly for black. Oh, that's ugly. Pawn, you're up pawn. Pawn up. Now what do I do? Billion dollars. Billionaire. 1 billionaire. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. Rookie 8. This is wait a minute. Is MPC. We had games with MPC. Okay, I'm taking space. I don't know what to do when I'm taking space. Holy, knight f6. Wow. Check. Alright. Bishop d3 is recommended. Protecting the center. Oh my god, king h7. I love that. That is awesome. What should I do? Take the bishop? I have never seen anything quite like that before. King h7. Weird. Okay. There are a lot of options now. He's an options trader. Queen f3. Of course, that gives him a chance to play knight e7. Taking isn't so clear. You know, I don't know about taking. I mean, f-file. King h7 is sort of a funny move. It might not be that bad, actually. Maybe I should answer it in a different way. Way. I don't know what to do. What do you do? But knight g6, yeah. I don't like doing that, you know, fixing the f-file open for him and... No, I'm not going to do that. You know what? Let's not. Rook g8, okay. You might be a psychopath. d3... Wow, and you also have 95 at some point. Don't forget, black has 95 and such. I don't mind giving up pawn, you know, in the right circumstances, but like d4, bishop 64, bishop h6. His pieces are pretty active. Pretty and active. There's also just like rook g1. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm saying that a lot these days. The bishop is trapped, but it's not. Okay, my knight, his knight went back to f3, our queen's attacked. Need to make a sensible move here. So queen back all the way, I guess, is the most sensible thing to do. Very solid. Very, very, very. Whoa, that's not good. That is not good. All right, you have finished. You are done. Good game. Thank you for playing. Please deposit another quarter. Check. And you took the pawn. Okay. I know. And now we go here. Here. And you played d4. Okay, Arsenal fan. Anonymous. Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn. Or no. Let's not. Say we did. Why should I give up the center? So, but the point is, what am I doing on the queen side? What am I doing exactly? I think that's the question. Really? d5 is going to make me have no space. So we go to the a5. a4, d5. We just take space. Okay, let's just take space. Space invaders. Guys, thank you for playing. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay? We got Gobble Roll Mops. Mr. Coffee, oh. You were here when Health Recovery tried to... Troll Mops tried to add health back to his account, and he can't. What do you think that's about? How come he's the only one who couldn't do that? The artist formerly known as Arsenal fan. Thank you for offering your time to us. You're welcome. Thanks for not being... thanks for not being, Snedsteg. Or Nefidov. He has to donate as health bar roll mops. Okay. You better tell him when you see him, because I think he was confused. And I'm still confused. Okay, so what are we doing here? Pawn takes bishop g5. Screw it. Frankie baby. Let's see. Uber driver, if he were here, he would be very excited about the martial-esque aspects of this game. When in doubt, I don't know. When in doubt, I don't know. Let's just develop a queen. Pretend it's the stone wall. Okay. So what happened? 95? What? You went back? Rook df1? That is the weirdest move ever. You going Sammy Reshevsky here with a delayed Rook d1? Are you serious? That's really a thing? Rook d1, Rook df1, f4? No way. No way, I don't believe it. It's a 7. A 7. Okay, let's just play this. Bishop c5. Illegal move. Have you guys seen the new baseball rules? Where they can now like question the umpire. And there was this one baseball umpire who got like 8 balls and strikes wrong that were like rescinded. Like this dude who's been a major league umpire for like 25 years. He's like hanging his head in shame. He got like 8 calls wrong, and all of them were like upheld by the Autobot. That's embarrassing. People are gonna be like, everything's gonna be just robots. You're fired. You got 8 balls and strikes wrong. About taking the fun out of the game. Damn. Some billionaire probably invented that shit. Alright. Here we go. Look at that. Weak d6 pawn. h3, h4. Wow. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. h4. No. Okay, so this is almost like a normal position now. You've sacrificed a pawn, but what do you have to show for it? What would Mr. Coffee do? Well, alright, we'll just play solid. Wow, knight g6. That's a neat move. Bishop f6. A little bit too much reminding me of my game today. Okay. And next. Smithers. Oh my God, we're still here. The Roman Forum. I played that variation when I was stoned in a tournament game against Bob Furo. One of like 2 Gioco Pianos I ever played in my life. I think I only played like 3 games under the influence of weed. Well, maybe more, but 3 that I can recall. One of them was this. It was a draw. Bishop takes d2. This is a very drawish variation. Never understood why Roman recommended that line. Honestly. It's so drawish. Queen e2. What could possibly go wrong? Wow. Yeah, now, okay, if you want to take with a knight on g6 or what? If you take with the knight, that's fine. I actually don't mind you taking with the knight. I don't like you taking with the pawn. So therefore, it's kind of funny, you know, that then it's like, well, what's the point of knight e7 then? If you really would prefer to take with the pawn. Okay, what do I do? Bishop e3. Don't love trading my good bishop. What else can I do? I don't know. f4. You are asking for trouble. Asking for trouble for 10,000, Bob. Okay, that's a nice knight on e5. Now here's a situation where I'm not going to screw around. Nice knight on e5, but we need to play actively. That's crazy. That's mental to play rook f. Sorry, I can't even say it. Rook d f1 back and then f4. Who would do such a thing? There's only one player I know crazy enough to do that with white. I'm gonna guess it's Redusa. Am I good? Am I good? Like, seriously. There's only one player in the Simul crazy enough to do that, and that's you. I knew it was you. You're the only one crazy enough to do that. That's crazy. You wasted 2 tempi on this. Really crazy. Alright. Yeah, it's possible, but I don't think it could possibly be the best. Wow. I'm a genius for figuring out it was him. I am a genius. So what do I do now? Take that bishop on e3 at some point. Certainly plausible. I You just trade a bunch of stuff. Let's just trade stuff. Whatever. You know, I thought about b4. But it's horrible, you know. He weakens his whole position. Bob Firo. This is Roman's main line. You know, I don't understand why he recommended this with white. Draw offer. Frank says no thanks. Why is sudden draw offer? Draw offer. Draw offer. Good night. Bad bishop. Why suddenly offer a draw? Here, our first draw offer. Draw offer. Simul draw. Why a draw offer here? This imbalanced position. Suddenly, you want to go. You are bored. You don't like thinking. Black's active. Mr. Coffee, I'm glad you're here because at least we know we have 2 viewers. 3. Three viewers, at least. Why don't I ever get any new viewers? Isn't that weird? Like, no one clicks on Lee Chess to watch? Just randomly or something? I don't know, my copy and paste button. When I highlight something to like copy and paste it by accident, it's hard to make it go away. Okay, maybe I should just take on and then push the pawn objectively. Soft in the middle. Toffee style. Toffee coffee. Coffee toffee. So d5 takes knight b5. That's a crazy idea. Crazy position. White must be better. d5, no. We're not doing that. This is like some sort of demented King's Gambit. But the center is where it's at. It's got to be about the center. e5, no. I could take and play e5. He's always got some. I got some loose stuff. Loose stuff. Loose stuff. Lou Ferrigno. What's up? That ump is known to be trash. That's funny. There's a lot of players who are probably like have personal vendettas against these like certain umpires. All right, still it's kind of sick to see like AI take over the jobs of people. Can you imagine like in the future all sports would be like refereed by bots and stuff? It's kind of disturbing. We'll just be watching like bots play baseball or football whatever, European football. It'll reach that level if we live that long. Okay, bishop d6, queen d6, e5. That's nothing. e5. That's interesting. Damn. This must be a really good player. I mean, this is a weird opening. It was a g6 line. We didn't have any like super strong regulars. Morales. Murales. D5. Take. Too many d5s. You got everything on d5. My center. I don't know what to do, guys. I am confused. Black's not castled either. Queen d2, maybe. Weird, somewhat random move. Alright. Oh! Look at that. Pro playing white. Now this is getting kind of suspicious. This must be someone strong. But who's so strong in the Simul? Like, who's the strong regular? Like, there's no high-rated regulars here. PC2 is good. It's fine. It's a fine move. So here, knight a5. I was thinking, no, we're not doing that. No. No, no, no. Wow. Yeah, so shades of my game today, where I cashed in for a very slight edge. Cash. Patel. I am up a pawn. That's good, right? That's a good thing. I love being up a pawn. I love pawns. I love pawns. Crappy unsound gambit. But what exactly do I do? Oh my god, what? Wow. Dude, this is crazy. You have that? What choice do I have? Pawn or queen? Damn, the point was to take with the pawn, but now I'm having second thoughts. Point. Damn, it's the same guy. You guys stop that, like controlling d5. Everyone is so solid. Do you have to play so solidly? Look at this. What is that? Formation there. Why is everyone so solid? Stop playing so solid. Are you guys even serious? Seriously? Who is this? Of course it's Praying Mantis. Oh my god, I knew it. I didn't say it though. I knew it had to be someone really tough. Oh, this is a pro. This is like my 80-year-old IM opponent today playing black. What the hell was this opening? Another really weird opening. The Nimzovich with e5. Is that a real opening? Is that a thing? You can do that? Who plays that? My bishop's trapped? Gonna be. The draw offer. Offerings. Where are you going? Wow. So I play queen d2. You castle. Okay, you castle. You committed to castling kingside. That's good. We know something here. Okay. Castle. Ugh, weaknesses. Ew. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So how many praying mantises are there in this thing? Because I think this is his brother playing this game. Here. How many exactly are there? Knight takes, pawn takes. Okay, I get that. Rook d1 is also a problem. Bishop c4 is okay. Queen takes d5. Oh my god, this is not normal. Wow. Holy moly. Do you mind if I kill you? Check. Rook d1. Oops, I lost my fill in the blank. And yes. Wait, queen e2 is not the normal move. It's usually queen b3. So why? So what? Yeah, you would have bishop b5 there. Yeah. Okay. Well, this looks like a good player. It's one of those players. Sinus isn't in the Simul, right? So that can't be him, unless he's got a new account. This is pathetic but aesthetic. Okay. So pathetic but aesthetic is some kind of strong player, but new here. The very strange opening. Queen's Gambit accepted with g3. Who plays that? You know what I mean? And then it like transposes to a Catalan. That's tricky and solid. But who is this, by the way? Scary opponent now. Another really strong player. Oh, it's Morales. I can't figure you guys out. Alright. I guessed Redusa, but that's like it. Wow, Morales. Morales, what are you playing here in this game? You played the Nimzovich. Out of the blue, you played the Nimzovich defense? Morales? I'm gonna guess that. That's obviously not happening. We're not guessing Morales on that one. A4. We have to go. We could be screwed. Wow. Incredible. Morales' first Nimzovich ever. So you know who Pathetic is? That's kind of suspicious. I'm in tournament form tonight, so not supposed to lose, you know. I'm supposed to play well today. We are out of here. This player is really nuts, dude. I mean, not playing with a full deck. F4, Queen takes c3 check. Rook d2. F4, Queen takes c3 check. King f2. How do you spell computer? Only a computer could get away with this, dude. This is Gritch. Oh my god. I could play Rook d3. Interesting. Rook d3. He doesn't have a good answer to that. Poor little guy. Just when it looked like everything was okay, he does have an answer, though. He has the stupid rook d8 move. This is insane. How can you play like this, dude? Gritchuk? Bishop f4? Who plays like this with black? And you're like 1500? Sent you a massage. Don't send me any massages. Check, 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 check. Black could survive if he makes to an endgame here. I am up a pawn, but I mean, it's not the best pawn ever. Check, 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 check. Bishop e2. I could castle, oddly enough. There's also this weird idea of king f1. Maybe not so weird, actually. Bishop g2. Or rook d3. Really weird idea of rook d3, rook d8, king d2. That sucks. Rook d3, rook d8, king d2. Rook takes d3 check. Yeah, what do I do? Pawn takes. That's great. Dude, it hasn't used any time. Send me messages in the middle of the simul? Alright. f4, winning a piece. I could do that. f4. Queen takes d2 check. Oddly enough, rook d2. And then queen a1 check, king f2. Dude, we've been through this before, right? And then I start hallucinating that my bishop can go backwards or something. Unbelievable, man. I mean, who comes up with this with black? I don't know what to do. Who comes up with that? That's crazy. Send me a message. Wow. Yeah, he just likes playing bullet chess, I guess. Told you they're very strong. This player is like, thought it was a total noob in the beginning of the game. King h7? Really? And then you're just like, well, you know, I'm not so sure anymore. What happened to the theory that black was a total noob here? And they used no time. 1400. Maybe at some point I should consider taking that bishop, even if it means allowing, you know, the capture. The F file should be good. Now you castle queenside, okay. So our friendly neighborhood maniac is gonna do g4. It's a very surprising idea. Obviously, Okay. Grinch 1 and Grinch 2. Oh, we have A5, A4. I like that. That I like. Yeah, knight C5. Okay. He's moving fast. Heading for D3. What's up with rook E8? Wow, this looks very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Amerigo Vespucci. Seems like you guys move so fast, doesn't it? They move so fast. They grow up so fast today. Oh man, what a weird player we're facing here, right? Yeah, this is another crazy player. 2300 in blitz, 2400 bullet. Oh my god. I didn't know that you were that high rated. You're almost out of the legality of the field. 2500 would make you illegal and illegal. He's sort of sneaky because he's got these weird ratings. 2160. I didn't really see he was so high rated in bullet. Almost all bullet games. 2301 though, very strong player. Very strong player. Okay. And now Morales with the shocking break of B5. We never saw that in our wildest imagination happening today. I had the same breakdown in my game today with Ervin Moses, where he had the knight and I had a bishop, and it was no queens though. These pawns were on the board too. I ended up having to trade my bishop for the knight. Knights are pretty good pieces. They can be decent sometimes. I wanted to try to channel Bobby Fischer, but it just didn't happen. Rook C1. Yeah. I mean, I guess Queen E2. Wherever I go, there that annoying knight is like messing with me. Morales' first Nimzovich ever. Unbelievable. What about yeah. Knight F4. It's all over me. It's like all over me. The knight on G6. It's like it's a nightmare. It's a Sveshnikov. The hell is this opening you played? This is a real thing, and you don't even play the Nimzovich. And you play the C5 move. That's some shit from, like, Bronstein. I don't know. That can't be right. It can't be right. It just can't possibly be right. There's no way that's a good move. I mean, the normal variation is pawn takes pawn. And yeah, I mean, this is playable. I can't believe I got nothing here. But to even be worse, possibly. Rook FC1. That would be ironic. My rook's on E file. So, rook EC1. God, he's a genius. This is scary. Unbelievable. Man NPC. I hate the candidates for many reasons. Yeah, only 10 viewers. That's what it's like every stream. I don't think that people like tune into Twitch anymore. And I certainly don't get any viewers from Lichess. I like literally never have any new viewers. I might as well not even like put Lichess in the title. I don't think it would even matter. Alright. Queen h3. Dropping a pawn. Queen d3. Queen c3. Queen c3. Queen c3 might not be so bad. Okay. Wow, this is such a weird game. Rook f1. What are you doing? You're attacking my knight. My god. Cheapo master. Wow. Yeah, man, NPC. I hate the candidates tournament. It's so stupid. It's kind of like Title Tuesday. It's like a giant Title Tuesday. No, I hate the whole system. I hate FIDE. Yeah. It sucks. I just want there to be like chess to go back to the like 90s or something. Chess is a scam. Wow. Look at that. What's wrong with like A4? New front. Morales, you're playing too slow. You need to take a little bit more time. No. You're playing too slow. No, seriously. This isn't 3+2 game. Alright. It's constantly my turn. Why is it constantly my turn? Yeah. I'm gonna lose something somewhere. It's always my turn. Coincidence? Yeah. Okay. Now. Must stop knight h4. Knight d5. Somebody explain to me how this guy's 1500? $1,500. Your bullet, you're 1,200 in bullet. Wow. Yeah, I have F4. I don't know what it does though. I guess I can afford to lose a pawn. Pawn takes. That would be ironic. But why is bro playing bullet chess when he's 1200 in bullet? Does anyone understand that? Why would you play bullet when you're 1200 in bullet? Not understanding that. R. Kelly. Not my best account. This guy's literally playing bullet. Weird. It's constantly my turn. F5. Oh man, rook takes d5, check, f5. I just can't decide what to do here. He's used negative time. Yeah, but you're not 1500, man. This guy's, he's 1500. 1599 in blitz. That's a pretty well established rating. And 1200 bullet, and he's like just whipping out the moves. I could sacrifice an exchange, but it's like constantly my turn. It's really annoying, you know? Like he doesn't have to think about his moves at all. It's very suspicious. Alright. Knight takes e3 is threatened. How would a 1200 not have to think about their moves? It's so bizarre. What? Okay, this is just crazy. Bottle to the death. Oh, that's a pawn on b5. Greedy, greedy. Very greedy. Wow. Everybody's a genius. So takes, knight takes. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe I should take here. Black is not calculating too much in this one. They just literally refuse to think. Sorry, thinking is against my religion. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. D5. I guess. I need a square. Sadistically torturing my opponents. Alright. Okay. Yeah. You guys have tons of time. Yeah, maybe I don't want that. Morales is in full summon on sound mode today, dude. He's a substitute summon on sound. What was my last move? Rook D1? Okay. Right. Exactly. I think I lost a pawn. Substitute sound. Ugh. Yeah, I saw that coming. I did. Mm-hmm. You sacrificed, let's see. You sacrificed a pawn, a pawn. Oh my god. What's the idea? What am I thinking about? Alright. I think this is kind of forced. White went like berserk here in this one. Berserking. Why berserking? Why are you berserking? Oh no. A tactical bloodbath. It's all good. Grinch just wants to move fast. I mean, what can I do with this guy? He obviously didn't pay attention to the Simul rules. Who cares about playing bullet? I'm gonna do what I want to do. Rook D3. Check. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. Now I had an idea. Is that okay? Can I have ideas? You guys mind if I have ideas? Ideal. Ideal. Yeah. Oh my god. Of course. Because of course. Too much bullet around here. I get it. Queen G4 check. That doesn't look good. Hello? Yes. Oh, I think you had a better move there. No? But maybe not. King F2. Bishop takes. Or well, boom. This is a psychopath. Who's the psychopath? Capablanca? Of course. Of course. Someone named Capablanca plays psychopathic stuff. Because that makes sense. H5, 95, very strong for white. Alright. Wow, G4. That's ugly. Maybe it's not so bad. Where are you go? Where are you go? Where are you go? Okay, now I just want to point out that you've moved a lot of pawns. And I've been very conservative about moving my pawns. Does that matter at all, or does that matter? Why would that matter? Tripled pawns. Knight g6. Knight g3, sorry, knight g3. Yeah. Knight d4. The plan was knight d4, I guess. Oh, he saw that even. Oh my gosh. This is going to get really ugly. Rook f6. Oh man, rook f6. Double. Let's do this first. Wow, takes on d6. Cutting the losses. Yeah. I was hoping you would cooperate and maybe take on d5. What do I do now? I lost the pawn temporarily here. Doesn't seem fair. Takes, takes. Takes, takes, takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not down a pawn. What are you talking about? You don't touch my chalupa. My lupa. Morales is playing too much 3+2 bullet. I mean blitz. Well, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. He's become a blitz pro. Whoa, dude. That queen doesn't have too many squares. What are you doing over there? Knight h4. Is there a threat? I really want to just like push my pawn. Bishop takes, rook takes. Maybe there is some sort of threat here. Rook e5 is possible. Knight h4. I have complete domination of the center. a5. a4. a4. Rook e1. Rook a5. For example. But a4. Maybe not my best move. Nevertheless, it's a move. Okay. Queen. Queen. 2. You're trying to play that one. Wait, has more time than he started with in this game. Ruslan, oh god. Ruslan's in the Simul. Shockingly has more time than he started with. We're all very surprised. So, no. Okay. So I go there. Your queen is trapped. Just saying. You know your queen is trapped, right? Rook A5. I get a... yeah. And this is a beautiful position. What a beautiful position. I have knight c3 now, but then you have knight f4. That's not cool. We don't want to see that. g4, knight f4. Bishop f4. Knight f4, knight f4. It's too weakening to play g4. So I think we attack the pawn with the other guy. Ruslan Blair. No relation to Tony Blair. Knight f5. There's some nasties there. The f7. I don't care about that. Man, this is ugly. Wow, dude. Total domination. Yeah, I saw all that. Okay, fine. Well, okay, let's do bishop f6. Then what? You have knight e4. Maybe I take, play knight d5. You take. I don't know which way to do this. White went insane. Crazy. Dude, that's annoying. Now, why would you do that? Don't be annoying. You're gonna lose your rook now? No. Fine. Be annoying. Sorry. Bishop f6. Miralles, what? What did you do? F4. Okay. Okay. Man, down to 4 minutes now. Oh, I have that covered. Okay, rook f4. Knight e5 is a threat. So, yeah, that needs to go away. Knight h4. Bishop takes. Bishop c6. That was the point, right? Okay. Check. Check. Oh no. He's paralyzed. Oof. Alright. Oh, was that a pawn? What did I just lose over there? Yeah, this bishop is trash. Wow. Okay. And end zone. Castle queenside, obviously. Everyone saw that except for you. Oh man. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh. Yes. Queen c2. That looks familiar. A very subtle, quiet move. We're not sure what it does. Not a lot. Where is White's bishop going? I might as well just take here. This is pretty devastating. Pretty and devastating. Bishop takes, queen takes, takes, check. Queen e6. What does that do? What are we doing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Queen e6. Why queen e6? Oh, Because your queen was on e8, of course. Amazing. Move that. H4. This is just really weird. Unbelievable. King G2. The funny thing about this position, what now? Oh, we hung a rook. That's good. Hanging rooks is good. First blunder today. First blunder of the day is the best blunder. Blunders are us. Blunderific. Okay, now we survived. That was scary. We have knight takes d6, which may or may not be a good move. I think rook d1. Permanent. Permanent versus temporary. This is permanent. So you like queen c2, huh? Why? Why do you like queen c2? You like your queen there. Rook takes e4. Queen d5. Central is on me. Oh, but my pawn is hanging. But I'm very well centralized here. e4. Wow. I was thinking actually a3 might be good. I don't know, I feel very well centralized here. Rook f8. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I did not want to do that. I think I have to. Oh man. This could be very bad. King up. I can't believe this is happening. Oh no, knight f4, I missed it. That's alright. That's alright. Oh, f6. Oh no, my pawn takes king e8, g5. Better not to do that. All right, knight f4. Wow. Knight f4. Wow. I missed that. Shockingly. Check. Did I say check? Ah, he lost the rook. And then Morales with queen g4. Wow, that's a queen g4. That's a popular move you've got there. It's a very popular move. Unbelievable. He sees everything. It's incredible. What a game. I can't wait to see the center pawn loss on this one. Yeah. What's a little centralization, anyway? Wow. Holy shit. That is disturbing. $808. Rook A8. Oh my god. Of course. It's a whole night. This is scary. Okay, so what's my plan here? Rook D2. Ooh, bro. Okay, we got him. Oh, that move. Of course. Nice game. Morales busting the master strength today. The new opening. He offered a draw. How is that a draw? A rook down? Since when is a rook down a draw? What the heck is going on here? Queen is trapped. Wow, this is weird. Why a draw? But why the draw? You're just down a rook. He didn't see he was down a rook. He thought it was even rooks. Equal rooks. An equal rook endgame. So on rook a6, you have what? Queen c5. Okay, whatever. Where's up a rook? In other words. In other worlds. Should I do the minor piece endgame? Well, could be worse. Not too greedy. Who is this anyway? White Rose. The White Rose of Texas, is that it? So my rook's hanging with check, but White's a little behind in development. So I think the black's doing alright, even though we're a pawn down. Well, this queen's almost trapped. Only queen c7. And that's actually problematic. Oh my gosh. You're kidding me, right? This could be a very bizarre situation. Oh no, you have a move. Okay. Yes, check. You didn't say check. Another player didn't say check. Unbelievable. That's not legal. Wait, bishop. Are you allowed to play bishop d4 there? How does that work? Okay, I go here. Rook d8. Whatever. Rook d8. Rook d8. Oh, rook d8. Wow, that's annoying. Well, I can give you the pawn, it's no problem. Like, I don't mind giving you that pawn. The pawn is all yours if you want it. Pawn was never really the issue here. 94 rook d8. So, knight c4 is a different story. He has to keep his bishop protected. Or I could just move my king. But if I move my king, I'm getting pinned anyway, right? It's annoying. There is rook d1. Rook d1, bishop takes f2, check. King h1, or just play king h1. I kind of like just playing king h1. I might have a tendency to get back ranked. So what's up with this endgame? I'm 2 pawns down. Excuse me? How am I 2 pawns down? You know, Praying Mantis beating me again using no time, and he's rated 1400. Here we go with that again. He's 1800. Rapid. Wow, what a game. Alright. We gotta try something. This is deadly. You are dead. Alright, we got him. Them. It, them. The pronouns are it, them. So, rook A, E8. Obviously. The check. And yes. That is check. Yes. You have check. Queen C7. No way, you went Queen C7. Are you sure you want to go to C7? Maybe A6 was better. Because I have E4 now. Isn't E4 winning? At least I balanced out my negative pawns there. Victor's 1300. Wow. That's that variation though. That's very dry. I'm only down one pawn on either side, so that seems like a better thing. It's a great thing, really. Oh shit. What does he do there? Okay, rook D1. D-mon. Does that really help me? Not really. Let's just go here. A4, I could use that pawn, but there's some danger. So, are you threatening anything? No. Okay. You want another pawn. What's happening now? G5. Obviously. Oh no, and now I trap. That's a really weird queen trap, right? Bishop E5, no more queen. Oops. Oh, I saw this. That is so weird. Okay, I have rook takes. What does that do? I saw this? Are you serious? No, I have knight f7 check. Well, you blundered. Simple blunder. Queen's still not in great shape. This is mate. That's mate. Oh no. Oh no. Not good. I never got around to playing B6. Maybe A5. Obviously F5 is good too. It's not enough that Praying Mantis outplays an IM in a classical game, but he does it using no time for the whole game, you know? That's disturbing. It wouldn't bother me like if I would lose, but and you got to get rid of that classical rating of 1400 based on 20 games, dude. It just makes me look bad. Can't you get rid of that? I mean, do we really have to have that? Is that absolutely necessary? Oh, I blundered a pawn? Not exactly. Exactly. I've been talking about praying mantis forever. I don't understand. Like, okay, he's clearly like 1800, but the stupid classical rating shows up in the simuls. It looks horrible. His blitz rating is also very low. He's too good for these ratings. I'm sorry. Just in general, you're way too good for these ratings. Take king d4. No, that's not happening. So, all right. Here. He is way too good for his ratings. 1800, 1400, whatever, you know. Consistently, he's been way too good. You see, like, instantaneously best move. Is it, or is it? I don't know. Oh no. She's like blitzing me. That's how I feel. The loo. I gotta go to the loo. You gotta go too. Thanks, NPC. Playing under your Smurf account tonight. Guys, please donate and support the stream so I can qualify for the next candidates tournament. No donations, no subscriptions, nothing. I suck. Kill me now. Alright, rook there. Rook there. Kill me now. Yeah. He's trolling me. You have to be trolling me. He's playing bullet. Boulet. Boulet chess. Kill me now. I suck. Wow, there's a cool mate there. There is some cool mates. This is a win. We're down to our last 3 games. I only lost 1. Ruslan's bored. He's bored of winning, so he's going to let me draw. Well, what's the best move here, actually? Bored of winning. Hate it, I'm bored of winning. It takes too long to win, you know? It's easier to just draw. I lost to Morales in a crushing game. No draws, though. We have 4 left. Victor's lost. Praying Mantis, I don't know, I'm worse. And Capablanca is lost. Capablanca's left the game. Looks like he's going to forfeit. I'll just ignore this. Just go. Go. in each pawn. Bishop versus knight. That was the game of the day. Theme of the day. Alright. Theme of the day. Takes, check. Whatever, you're not going anywhere. But anyway, I should take this. Alright. Let's check. King d6 makes it worse. We'll go here. Uh-huh. Now it's a draw. Ruslan with the draw. Draw Slan. Droslan. This pawn is too fast for you, my friend. You can't stop it. For the draw. Okay, Ruslan, thanks for letting me escape there. Had me. Capablanca lost on time. Very sportsmanlike. Way to finish the game. Then, of course, we've got Praying Mantis and Victor, who's lost. But Praying Mantis, with 3 minutes more than he started with, 1400. Of course. I have good rook and king position, but 2 pawns down is pretty hard in a rooking game. I mean, usually you're lost. There might be a chance to save this, though. I mean, I'm pretty well coordinated. His king is passive. I don't know. Maximum tension here. Alright, guys. Our first stream without any donation ever. Victor resigned. Alright, Victor resigned. We're down to our last game against the suspicious Praying Mantis. 1432. Now, he is really 1700 strength. Lee Chess, average rating. But this isn't the first time. I mean, he's had winning positions against me like 17 times. I also don't understand why we only have 19 games. Did you have another account or something? Praying Mantis? Is this your second account? Seems like you would have had more games against me. Maybe I'm wrong. Feels like we've played like 40 games at least. But maybe it's just that they're spread out, you know. Because they were kind of spread out over a long time, I guess. Most people play like every week, you know, and then they build up like tons of games. But he played 20 games over an extended period of time, I guess. Though a lot of people make multiple accounts that are like very close. Like say one letter is different or there's some different spelling. And I don't even realize like they've got 2 accounts, maybe. H5, F5, H4, F5, H3, H4, F5, H3. I don't know, this is a little weird, like H4, F5, H3, check. Obviously, if it was like 3 against 2 on the same side, it would be a draw. If I was laying down 1 pawn, it would be a draw. But 2 pawns. Okay, he didn't play it perfectly. For sure. It's a very technical endgame. I don't know. Today my opponent declared it was a draw in position when he like played a losing move. It was really like an old. It just reminded me of Bronstein, like telling stories about those Mirsky, who these old people who would like start talking during the game. My like 79-year-old opponent was like demanding that it be a draw. It's funny. Say what? You have a lot of time. Yeah, 50 minutes. I'm not gonna need 50 minutes. It's alright. I played fast today, I guess. I don't know. We only had 20 games, first of all. There were no donations to worry about. So there's that. F5. F5. Less to think about when there's no donations. Donos. No dos. Oh, there was a funny thing that happened with my team today. This weird Slovak guy on the board next to me for the other team, he had 3 Red Bulls. Now, I wasn't sure if he could like overdose on 3 Red Bulls. But he had 3 Red Bulls and he like set them up like next to the board. And then toward the end of the game, he had drank like 2.5 Red Bulls. And he still had like half a Red Bull in a glass. And the dude fell asleep. It was unbelievable. After 2.5 Red Bulls, he was falling asleep. I was like, what is going on here? You're drinking energy drinks? You have 2.5 Red Bulls? And you're falling asleep? Oh, Reduce said thank you. You get to the tier 1 sub to Banality Manual. Mr. Coffee, yes. We finally got a donation of some kind. And that damaged Gavel Romops, I blame it all on Trump. You know, Trump has destroyed the economy. It's my turn. Yeah. Anyway, 3 Red Bulls and the guy was falling asleep. I thought he was like pretending or something. I'm like, that's impossible. H3. You know what? I'm in the zone, right? I'm kind of in the zone of that pawn. I mean, I have King F2. The pawn zone. H3 check. Where do you go? Check, King D7, Rook F8, H2. No, H3 check. King D8, Rook takes. H2. Check, King E8. Check, King E8. Check, King D7. I feel like we've got a chance here. There is one thing that could go very wrong. Losing on time? No. Mr. Coffee, thanks, dude, for being our mod. Whatever happened to Nedog? He's gone. Man, it's so weird not having Astrobate. I have to have Zen Chest look for obituaries again. I don't like the smell taste of those Red Bulls. They smell like bubble gum. The classic Red Bulls. But how could you fall asleep after drinking 3 energy drinks? What did the guy, like, not sleep all night? I think he was, like, the driver, too. One of the drivers for the other team. I hope he's okay. I don't want him driving me, man. I'm so lucky I won today. It was a dead draw. It should have been a dead draw. It was like a rook end game. Where if we could trade rooks, it would be like a king and pawn game where one side might get the opposition. And he just like went right into it, you know, like just angrily like traded the rooks and was like, oh, it's a draw. I'm like, no, it's not a draw. It's crazy, you know. I have this pawn move. I mean, it's a tempo. And the dude was all upset, you know. That's what happens when you're like 80. You know how to play, but he's like lost control of his like emotions or whatever. Played a great game. I didn't do much. But man, I had to win because otherwise I'm losing like a ton of elo points. creeping closer to 2,300. It's so embarrassing. The Grandmaster on the other team was like the hiccup Grandmaster. And he's like 22. He's like 2268. I'm playing board 6, and I'm like the second highest rated player in the room. There's 12 boards. You're playing board 6, and you're the second highest rated player in the room. Okay. Whatever. They just like use me to. I don't care. You know, I'll play 2000s. I'm getting good at this, though. I started off really bad at the beginning of the season. I lost 2 games. One, like, I think my opponent used a computer because I declined his draw. He, like, offered a draw in the first 5 moves. He's like, drawn almost all of his other games. But I think he was angry that I wouldn't take his draw, so he, like, beat me with the computer. I lost that game, and the other first game I played because I overpressed. Kind of trying to win when I should be more safe, and so now I got a whole bunch of wins, though, so I have the best. I'm tied for the best scorer on my team. 5 out of 8. I missed 1 round. It's not a great score, but considering I started with -2 and I'm up to +2, it's a good turnaround. We have 2 rounds left. The last round should be a weak player, but the next round could be tricky. Because I think I'm going to be black against another IM who's not a bad player. He's I don't know. He's like 2,200, but he's not that bad. Where do I go now? I mean, nothing really changes here, right? I could check. F. E6 check. Oh my gosh. That's a stupid move now. That's gotta be stupid. These pawns have too much value. Value meal. Why would I go to B6? This is a value meal. Rook B6, King C7. Duh. Alright. Oh no. Yeah, but now Rook A4, Rook B6. Threatening Rook takes B5. Bzz. Don't ask me what's happening here. I don't know. I also have Rook D6 check. There's all kinds of crazy moves. I don't know what's happening here. Red Bulls is disgusting. Hell. I don't do energy drinks. I do enough bad stuff without that. So $211 for the summer tournament fund. Woohoo! Rook C4. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Check. Rook C7. E6 check. Take. Can you just kill me now? You do alcohol. Bad things. Drink bad things. Yesterday I was pretty good. I had 2 beers. 2 beers and a glass of wine. It's not too much. 3 units of alcohol. Hiccup Grandmaster didn't smell like alcohol today, though he was doing some suspicious stuff. He kept going around all the rooms in our clubhouse and looked like he was trying to find a place to hide. He made a draw in 30 minutes, but he didn't seem drunk. He drank something very strong against me a few years ago. His name has been redacted from the Epstein files. Alright. Oh, check. Come on, Praying Mantis. It's obviously a draw. Do alcohol. Yeah, I was raised in my youth to be an alcoholic. I was trained by the best. Well, not the best, but the best America had to offer. I couldn't compete with the Russians, so I quit drinking professionally. On Romanician's advice. But we don't do drugs. I'm just part-time. I'm just an amateur drinker. So, Red Bull, no. Coffee. Coffee, please. Mr. Coffee. 3 minutes and it's over. H3. Check. Alright, well, if I check, yeah, he has King C6. So that's a problem. There's an option here to play King F2. Then I dropped all of my pawns. So I'm leaning toward Rook takes. Rook takes, Rook H4. Weird stuff going on here. Rook D6 check. Does that make sense? Would that ever make sense to play Rook D6 check? Rook D6 check and Rook D2 to stop the pawn? I can't believe that's good. That can't be good. Rook B7 check, King C6, but then I could go forward. Rook B7 check, King C6, Rook B8. King D5 looks bad. Rook B8 doesn't work. King F2. King F2 is possible. It's not great. Probably losing. What about E6 check? E6 check. Takes. Rook takes. E6 check, takes, King E7 takes. Rook there. that's pretty much game over now. So what am I thinking about here? I have to be lost. Professional, Grandmaster, Praying Mantis. That game I got absolutely destroyed. What is this? Another one where I'm just absolutely destroyed. Look at these positions I lost against Praying Mantis. The games where I lost, totally destroyed. Totally destroyed. It's not like I just lost a little bit. Like, I totally lost. He's certainly making it exciting here. Check. Rook back doesn't help me. So I have to go back immediately. We found that. What was that? Notification? We got a follow from Mexu. Everybody's gone, man. All of our old friends are gone. We need to start over. But there is a chance, right? There's always a chance. King f3, king d5, king g3, rook, I guess, h5, e6, takes, king takes, rook takes h2, rook takes h2, king takes h2, king e5, king g3, g6, no, king f5, king g3, king f5, king f3, g6, king g3, king g5. So we've got to be thinking about this. Okay, anyway. Okay, I don't know. Where does he go? Okay, rook h6 or something like that. There is a chance. But no spoilers, Redusa, okay? I know it's tempting when we have one game left to talk about specific moves. Let's not do that. How about the king and pawn game? My second king and pawn game today, maybe. We won 1 out of 1 king and pawn games today. This morning. Been a while since I had a king and pawn game win. Okay, so how does black win? I'm not sure. That's a good sign. I am not sure how black wins here. No, it's okay. Draw. Morales beat me. We have one draw with Ruslan, who was winning in the endgame against me. He had a bad position. Terrible. Terrible. But Ruslan swindled me in the middle game from clearly worse to winning. And got a draw where I should have lost. Morales played just unbelievable game. In a random opening I've never seen him play. What is Morales' repertoire against e4 anyway? That is kind of mysterious. Aha. Yeah. This is a curious position. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw. My pawns are so good. Okay. So, do I go king g4? Of course. G6 instantly. Instant G6. I thought I had a move. Wow. Yeah, I have a move. I mean, I have E6, right? Oh, man. I'm so sorry. You can't win this. Not my fault. Wow. Oh, you did it that way. So if I check you... Check is interesting. Check... Always check. Why would I check? I'm taking on G6. No, I mean I'm not losing this. I hope. We're not losing this. Now we might be better. Spraying mantis. Wow. Splaying mantis. Camel vulture. No camel vulture today. Guys, tournament Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't know yet. We'll decide tomorrow. Weekly team tournament Tuesday or Wednesday evening. Okay, this is obviously king g5. That's a useful tempo. White is better now. But objectively, I think it's probably still a draw. Should be a draw. That was a very lucky escape. I mean, I was definitely lost. Both this Rooking game and the Rooking game against, well, Rook and Knight game against Ruslan. Morales just killed me. Like, it is unbelievable. Just, Knights are better than Bishops. Totally wiped me off the board with black. Really felt like I was playing someone on sound. Morales was angry today. Or maybe it was the baby. Maybe he's teaching the baby and the baby crushed me. The baby's like 10 now. I've been streaming that long. Okay. There's like 6 babies. Check. You called check? Did someone say check? Did somebody say check? I have to take the draw. Oh my god. The end was definitely a draw, but only after Rook H4. Wow. I don't think it's that easy to win, but yeah. Once you played Rook H4, it's a draw. Wow. And that's the most natural move in the position. I certainly wasn't confident it was a draw. He has a subtle move he could play. King C6. This isn't easy. I had a huge advantage. I mean, this is like kind of what happened against Ruslan. I don't know how in the world I almost lost here. I played D takes C5, which is a really bad move. I would normally never do that. But I didn't know who I was playing either at that point. So, bro. So it all went downhill. I was even holding here. Wow. So the point was, when you played Queen E6, I was mostly concerned about Queen G4. And my big fear was, if I play King G2, you have Queen G4 threatening Knight F4 check. But I thought, oh cool, I can take here. And then it's nothing. So that was what I expected, and I missed, of course, the obvious Knight F4 check. And I have to take, and now I'm like in trouble. But after Queen G4 check, King F1, Queen F3, I didn't see this. Oh my god, I had Queen takes Rook. So it's like a forced draw. Well, I was pretty upset. I mean, I felt like I had played like an idiot, so I have a draw. We both made one blunder. That was tough. Not a good result for me. So Morales with a crushing victory. Look at this. 18 cent upon loss. What is that, on your phone? How does he have 18 cent upon loss? There's almost no way you have 18 cent upon loss with no inaccuracies. Morales? What is that? Knight C3, E5. Where does that come from? Where in the world does this come from? An elephant gambit or something? Like, how do you come up with this? How does Morales come up with this? Where does he come up with this? Where did this come from? Ivanov Kurdo, 1998. I was probably there for that game. Jesus Christ, dude. Morales doesn't even play the Nimzovich. I don't know how he pulls this out of his hat. So e takes d5 is not the main move. It's okay. Then he takes d4, knight f3, and now bishop g4. Oh shit, I can sack my queen. I've done this in blitz type positions. So here's a guy, he sacked his queen. Check this out. It's not sound. It's funny though. Check. King e7. d6 check. King takes d6. This looks like a correspondence game or something. Especially with those weird ratings. But it's also ancient. Bishop g5. They didn't find that. Anyway, alright. No, I didn't consider sacking my queen, so I played the best move, bishop e2. And now bishop takes f3. I should be fine. How does Morales scam me here? No, I thought it was like a total noob. I didn't think this was a good player. With a weird opening. Queen e7, engine number 1 move. And now castles. Better to play bishop d2. It looks like. Here. Bishop d6. And now a mistake. The horrible rookie one. If only I had known I was playing Morales, I would have played differently. I have to play knight e4 right away, so time is of the essence here. Time was of the essence. I wasted time with rook e1. Now the best move. Now again, I'm playing like I'm playing some kind of beginner. Not aware that I'm playing a strong player. This is always what happens against someone unsound. If my radar is up, I would have been like worried, but I have to find this move like right away. It's just unbelievable, dude. You're unbelievable. And it's too late now. Black is all over me with like perfect play. Jesus Christ, it's just like my game today. Exactly the same thing. Boom. And then I just completely collapsed. Black is starting to push this, put the knight on e5, knight h4, all this Sveshnikov shit. It's a very difficult position for white. So, bro. Looks like my last hope was around here. I sacked a pawn, and I thought this is the best idea. But it's just too hard to hold this. Morales playing openings he's never played before. Very strange. Great game. Alright, so other serious games. Grinch with the weirdness. The hell was that? Grinch played Bullet. We've got Artabe, Capablanca. Oh my god. I gotta check this. Gotta check this opening. So I messed it up. I have this moronic teammate who used to play this. This is a bad idea for white. F3, and I thought that was probably a good move, but it's not, apparently. Queen d4, dubious. Anything else is good. Knight on bd7. Because if f takes, what's the big deal? Oh, I have queen h4. This is so nice. I had no idea I have that. What a neat trick. That's amazing. Wow. Wish I had known about that. Wouldn't have played this crap with queen d4. And now the computer prefers to develop the queen to b6. I went back to d8. There's a game from, wow, this old one. Oystein Danevig, 1990, Norwegian video master. Probably my age guy. d4. d4 is better. Bishop e7 here. How did I got screwed by h3. And then somehow I was like clearly worse. There's no way out now. g4. And white's better. H4. And white's better. G5. And bishop H5. Desperation. G6. I'm in big trouble. And somehow, you know, he blundered a rook. What is this called? Tennis and Gambit, yeah. Wow, that was terrible. Any other good games, though? Redusa. Redusa with the weirdness. You're playing a standard, a standard Queen's Gambit. Mainline position. Kramnik, Korchnoi, 1990 something. Kramnik. And I played castles. Now bishop e3. Bishop e3 is a bad move. Why do you play bishop e3? That's not a good move. Don't play bishop e3. Kramnik Lugi, 1999 Blitz. This is not a good move. You don't want to play bishop e3 unless you have to. Of course you should play like a3 or knight c3. So after bishop e3, here, do we transpose back to something? Oh shit, cheat detected. You got cheat detected. No, I didn't see what you said. You got cheat detected. You watched another game? Did you watch the candidates games with your engine turned on? Or something? Rook f1. And f4. That's crazy. Alright. No, I didn't know it was cheat detected. But I mean, maybe you were just looking at another game or something. White Rose. Stromboli versus Lawrence Trent. Okay. I made a blunder. So knight a5 is my best move. I thought white had b4, but that's stupid. I mean b3. What am I talking about? b3. I didn't like b3. How do I get my knight back in the game? Wow, I can play c6. Okay, I don't know. That's complicated. So after this, I missed queen b8. That's a nice move. Trapping his knight. Oh my god. I thought I had something. Trap their knight. Now it's just equal. And then they put the queen on the wrong square. You have to play queen a6, only move. And what else? Praying Mantis. Okay, we looked at that. Ruslan Bear. Apsau. Wow, this was a crazy game with Apsau. So bishop g5. Wow, there's no games. Gershkovich. So my move bishop g5 is actually very rare. It's only been played in one game. This is a novelty. Knight on c e7. Interesting. Now knight f6, knight c3, h6. Bishop h4 is a mistake, apparently. My bishop gets kind of trapped over there. So I should probably go here. I was afraid of knight g4, but that's too early. So this might be a mistake. You go g5 here. It was an interesting position. This was an interesting position after d6, h3, bishop e6. Maybe not the best move, but playable. Here, castles, knight h5, bishop h2, knight g6, knight e2, and now f5. f5 is very tempting. I was proud of this game, though, because it looks good for black until I have d5. d5 is the super move. It's my best move with the Simul, probably. This move just totally leaves black with a big problem. This was my best game. All right, so we at least played one good game. Praying Mantis, Old Timer, blah 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 blah. Victor endgame. What happened here? You went the wrong way with the queen. You're supposed to play queen b3. Is this Queen E2 just bad? Chunka Attila. 2023. He's like a FM. My move. It's actually better to go Bishop E6. I wasn't sure. Black actually lost in the one game where this happened. Castle. It's like equal. C6. Yeah, King F1. White starts to play strangely after King F1. But it looks like White was okay, even in a Sen game. This is maybe still a draw. I don't like the pawn on G4. Did White have to put that pawn on G4? Why did White put the pawn on G4 earlier? Yeah, probably not a great idea to play G4. You played G4 very much earlier. Okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for playing. Thanks for the cheat detected, and I'll see you Tuesday or Wednesday with